Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining our virtual tea and coffee morning. My name's Dan Biggs. I'm a business development executive at IWFM. Alongside me is my colleague Danielle.
Hi everyone, I'm the customer experience manager. So during your term of membership or during any of your courses that you take with us, you'll probably hear from either myself or my team. And I'm going to kick us off this morning by talking to you actually about our memberships. So I will start our presentation now. So here you can just see what me and Dan are going to be talking to you about. So as I said, the first part of this will be talking to you about your membership. We're going to talk to you about your professional development, about a big part of your membership package, which is the networking and events, and also the information and knowledge. And then we're going to just let you know how you can get in touch with us at the end to talk about the questions. So to start off with, we have your membership grade. So if you've already come to us about membership, you'll know that you can actually be assessed for your professional development to demonstrate actually where you are within your career. And you can see these membership grades outlined here. So our affiliate grade is our entry level. So that's for someone just starting out in the FM world that is currently building up their knowledge base. We would put them at an affiliate level. Then we would move on to our associate level. So this is where we become into our professional grading. So the associate level is someone that has a few years of experience under their belt, is starting to build up their knowledge, and maybe has a lower level qualification on there as well. So they would be put as an associate grade, and you can see there the post nominals for them are AIWFM. Now, moving along the line here, we've got our member grade, which would be at sort of a level 4 or 5 qualification. Someone who's actually in an FM manager role, who has a few more years of experience under their belt. And you can see there that their post nominals are MIWFM. Then we're moving on to our certified grade. Our certified grade is classed as CIWFM, and this is someone that's more at a degree level and someone that's had quite a few years within the FM profession. And then lastly, we've got our prestigious grading, which is our fellow grade, which is FIWFM. That's for someone that has really made a big impact in the FM profession. That is someone that's, done some remarkable achievements, someone that has really influenced the way FM works. So you can see that there, that's quite a prestigious grade for us, and that's where most of our members would aspire to be. It's taking you on now through our post nominals, which I mentioned before. So once you are graded on your membership, you can actually use post nominals, and what these post nominals do will actually tell other people in the profession that you deal with actually what your professional development looks like, where you are within your career. So, if you've got MIWFM after your name, people know that you're actually a member grade with IWFM. And again, people will aspire to move up those grades so that they can actually, show and demonstrate how many years of experience they have and what knowledge they have within the workplace. So once you are graded and you get confirmation that your assessment has all gone through, you can actually start using those straight away, and you can put them on your business cards, end of emails, however you want to demonstrate that. So the really exciting part is setting up that membership. So a big part of the membership is all online. So we really want you to get logged in straight away, start using that membership. So once you go to the IWFM website, you can see there's a big login button at the top right hand corner. What you'll need is the email address that you actually signed up to us with. So that will be whatever you put on your paperwork or whatever you contacted us on. That will be your main email address. You'll be taken to this login screen, and for the first time that you're logging in, you'll just need that email address and you'll need to use the forgotten password link. We don't actually send you out a password, we just ask you to use that link to start off with so that you can create your own one from scratch. If you haven't already set your profile up, you will also need to fill out this becoming a member area just so you can actually fill in all those details for us. But it's really important that you remember to get yourself logged in straight away so that you can start accessing some of those really great benefits. So once you're actually setting up that membership, it will ask you just to confirm your details for us and what your contact preferences are. It's really important that you get all the information that you want and what's going to really help you in your career. We've got lots of different groups and regions that you can be part of, so it's really important that you kind of get that information locked in straight away so that we can start sending you the most relevant information. As you can see there as well, along that side of it, there are different options for you. So you can look at the contact preferences, you can update your password, you've got your CPD, you've got events that are going on in your region, you've got the volunteering page, so you can look at becoming a volunteer with us, and you've also got your billing page, which tells you about the payments that you've made to us, and any upcoming payments. You can get your invoices on there, your receipts. So that page is really important as well to know about. And then the next thing that is really important for you to go and look at is your guide to memberships. This is our membership handbook. This is actually quite relatively new as well. It came out about a year ago, and this is something that's really vital for all our members. It kind of gives you that overview of that membership. You know, it talks about the professional standards, it talks about all the different options within your membership, and it will give you that what to know within that first year of your membership especially. So it's really key that you go and have a look at that. It's a downloadable PDF as well, so you can have it on your computer at any time, so you can have a read of it if you're, on the train or something. I'm going to hand over to Dan now. He's going to talk to you a bit about the professional development side of things. So I'll leave it with you, Dan.
Thanks very much. Yeah, as Daniel mentioned on the previous page, there is a My CPD function on the website. So once you're on there, if you click on the My CPD area, it will allow you to complete a My CPD questionnaire, which will then help you focus on the areas that you're going to want to focus on in terms of access to our resource and knowledge sections and the webinars, the good practice guides and everything. So that'd be the first thing I'd suggest to do for your CPD. Next, the purpose of this slide is to give you a bit of an overview about the different tools that we provide. So as Danielle's just mentioned, you've got a whole host of benefits available to you through the membership, but we also offer qualifications, IWFM and direct. Now, just a really quick overview of these three different offerings. The qualifications are delivered via our recognised centres. So level 2 to 7, so your GCSE all the way up to your masters, are delivered by learning providers. We're the awarding body, so we make sure they're delivering it to the right standard. But if you wanted to go there, you'd be basically going to one of these providers and looking at doing a level equivalent to the one you want to do, and they would then go through the delivery method, so face-to-face, online or blended learning. Moving on to IWFM Direct, that is the online learning platform, the online qualification that we set up. So level 2 to 4, so as you can see, kind of you're at entry level all up to your middle manager, and that is done completely online in your own time. So what happens is you get 2 years to complete it, but you basically log in and then you do that in your own time. So you go through and there'll be questions, there'll be assignments, and you complete it as you go. And then finally, you've got the academy. So this is your short courses. So these are online, face-to-face, in-house courses. They'll be 1 day, 2 day, 3 day courses. They can be tailored, they can be made bespoke, but the ultimate goal of this one is there'll be a very short course, but they'll be specific to particular subjects. As you'll see from the next slide, the courses range again from your entry level all the way up to your management executive. These are some of our quite popular courses, but they do also provide a really good overview. So as you can see, they've got the entry level, so intro to FM, the building effective relationships. So it'd be the ones that your entry level team would look to do. And again, they can be face-to-face, virtual, online. Then you start to move up the middle management one. So the effective FM professionals, essentials of workplace, leadership. These ones are aimed at your middle managers, the ones that are looking to progress to kind of gain more knowledge as as managers, as future leaders within your organisation. And then the more strategic ones are your innovations. You're selling your visions, and so then the ISO ones. Now with these, you don't have to be middle manager. Anyone can do any of these courses, but just kind of our experience, these are the ones that people tend to like to look for. Now, a good place to look at the courses is to go to the website. On the website, if you click on the professional development and then the training, you can then start to go through and look at the courses. You can filter by topics, you can filter by delivery methods. Each one of those courses, if you click onto it, it will give you a really good overview of what the course is all about, who is it's aimed for, the costs, the dates. Some of them are in-house only, so if that's an option you want to discuss, you'd get in touch with the business development team, myself and my colleagues, and we'll be able to go through the options with you. But all the information is there on the website. Moving on to some of the more kind of sort of networking and events matters. So when you join IWFM, you'll be automatically opted into a region. Anything that region is doing. So Danielle mentioned a minute ago about our volunteers. Volunteers will set up and manage our regions. You'll be opted into your local region. You can opt into other regions. If you say, for example, we opt you into the home counties, but you're in London most of the time, you can change your region. Any events, any work they're doing, you'll be notified about. The SIGs, the special interest groups, again, you can opt into as many of those as you want. So again, any events they're doing, any research, any pieces they're doing, you'll be able to join into them. And there are events all throughout the year that you can attend, lots of online events as well. So lots for you to get involved with there. And then exhibitions. As a professional body, we are out and about at a lot of exhibitions throughout the years, and we'll always notify members about the exhibitions we're at, invite you along. A lot of the time, members get free entry or discounts. A lot of these exhibitions will contain CPD, networking, so we'd just like to keep you notified about them. Moving on to some of the kind of more formal events, we have the IWFM conference. Again, this is our kind of our flagship conference organised in head office, held once a year. Again, you'll be notified about that, and key takeaways from that will be lots of varied speakers. We really try to challenge the profession to think differently, to work differently. And then moving on, you've got the IWFM Impact Awards. So again, it's a fantastic event. The caliber of the awards really speaks themselves. So here you've got the option to submit awards. So only the great work that you've been doing, you want to submit awards. You can attend the awards, again, just to be part of the profession. Also, there's sponsorship opportunities, judging opportunities. So there's lots that you can be involved with the IWFM Awards.
And of course, we are available on social media platforms as well. So we do use these as part of your membership, because we have a community of FMs. So we have our Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn accounts. So if you're on any of those, it'd be really good to follow us. It's also good to use them to reach out to other FMs and post on there, because they will be able to help as well. So if you've got very specific knowledge questions that you're not too sure of, you can ask on there. We've had people before who work in sort of consultancy roles who are using those channels to actually reach out to other FMs in the profession. And then we have our supplier directory. So one of the great things about us working with big companies and other FM suppliers is that we do actually have a directory on our website where you can actually go on and have a look and see if there's anyone on there that can actually help you. You can also, if you're part of our corporate scheme, you can actually become part of the supplier directory as well. And if there's a specific service that you're looking for, it's always good to have a look at that first, because they are all registered with IWFM.
So moving on now to the information in the Knowledge Hub. I know I touched it a minute ago when we spoke about the CPD, but some of the more formal tools and resources available to you. In the Knowledge Hub, you'll see there's lots of research, lots of insight pieces, there'll be lots of annual reports and surveys. One thing I always like to add at this point is, as members, you will receive surveys, requests for information, updates from us. We genuinely do need your feedback. We need your thoughts. We need you to complete those surveys. So if you can take the time to do it, it really does kind of influence the direction we're going and what we're looking at. Obviously, with lobbying government, we need to make sure we're lobbying for the things that our members are focused on and are working on. This then obviously helps us produce all the good practice guides and the white papers and the guidance notes and everything that I mentioned earlier. As I mentioned, one of the key benefits of the membership are good practice guides. So on the website, there's at least 30 plus good practice guides. They vary in subject matter. You can download them as PDFs, view them online. Certainly worth having a look at. Again, they can go towards your CPDs. If there's particular subjects you need to look at, you've got them for that. Or if there's particular projects you're working on. But when we do this membership surveys, people do say they do get a lot from using these good practice guides, and they are included as part of the membership. And then Facilitate magazine, the industry magazine, you can receive hard copies of that depending on your grade of membership. There's also daily email bulletins that go out to people, so you'll get daily email bulletins, you get online copies. It really is the magazine for the profession. So there'll be news, there'll be updates, there'll be latest trends, lots of information in there. It's certainly worth taking the time to go through and have a look at.
Fantastic, thank you. So that does bring us to the end of this webinar. So I'm hoping that you've all got a good overview of what we offer at IWFM. The best ways to get in contact with us are, we've got our phone number there, which is 01279 712 650. That will take you through to our lovely customer experience team. They will be able to answer any questions that you may have about the membership or about any courses or any training that you'd like to do. You can also email us as well at membership@iwfm.org.uk, and we have our website address there as well. So any questions that you feel that you've got, please send them across to us and we'll be able to help. Also, don't forget the social media channels that we mentioned earlier on, because you can also pop stuff on there as well. But thank you for joining and listening with us today.
Thanks very much, everyone.